J Pyro, you know the vibes. Like, share, subscribe, thumb it down. I don't care you watched it anyway. Bruh, we are going to be talking about the sick mind of EDP445. I'm going to just tell y'all right now, if you haven't seen the documentary, viewer and parental discretion advisory, viewer discretion advised. If you ain't got a strong spirit, I'm telling you now, before I get into my notes, bruh, when you got people that don't care, bro, my chest is hurting just thinking about it. I'm literally watching this before I have to go tap into the conference my church is having. And I'm looking at, and then tapping into like the culture, battle rap, stuff like that. And uploads. And I seen the documentary come up on the feed a bunch of times. So I had time today and I watched it, and bruh, let me tell you, out the gate, I was like, what the hell? So, we got the allegations. Is he a pedophile, pedophile, what you want to call? The people that try to confront him about it, the conversations. We start out with him as a baby, why he loves the Eagles, stuff like that. What made him like it, like the helmet, has I don't care, the attitude, stuff like that. So, the whole, it's like the villain story. The WWE, we watch Raw, which I grew up watching the Monday Night Wars. WCW is in one room, WWF is in another room before it was WWE. So, you had the Monday Night Wars, and it's just, I don't, the heroes, man, screw that. I love the villains, and Lord behold, bro, I love villains too, but Jesus. So we go from that to the YouTube channel after getting rejected, and fellas, I understand, I was there too, where you get hurt and the girl don't like you, and it's just, but bruh, I get it. I get it. Everybody different. I get it. The minute you get a hold of a channel and you just going out, and then the way it took off, people love controversy. And I mean, let it rip. I ain't gonna repeat what was said, but let it rip. Lord have mercy. I'm sitting there watching like, bruh. And then you see like the views and things, and the people, it just goes up because people are drawn to that. When you know how to tap into the algorithm, the toxicity of it, it just blows up. And then comes like, you got the money, you got the cars, but the life is just, I can't get a date here, I can't get a date there. Then it just creeps in, and it really, oh man, demonic. Should I even use that word? You go into the stuff where you start having the phone calls, you start looking at the fans, and then that seed is planted, even if it was in harmless fun. 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, it's like, oh man. And then the stuff that was said about it, bruh. So, we go into all of that. The conversations that start out with the hey, what's up, and it starts out, and then it goes into like the nasty, freakish, Jesus. You got the incident in Bakersfield, where they set him up, and they hop out on him like Alex Rosen, the Predator poachers, they start addressing this stuff, and at first, when people have allegations, it's like, okay, nothing sticking, and then when you get the proof, it's like, all right, but the execution. So, man, it's wild. It is wild. It is wild. So then you got EDP445, him, it's his documentary. So you got him talking about it from his point of view, just he's going off on these people, calling them everything but a child of God. Talk about what he want to do to him if he could get away with it. Oh my goodness. But like the isolation stuff, the shift blaming, the minors, bro. The part that got me was when they brought in Chris Hansen. And they brought him in like Batman. Like, then you got the other creators, the one that has the Hansen name, but it's Chris Hansen. He was basically like, man, they just want clicks and likes and views. And then I remember one of them, she was a 16-year-old, and they went more into this too, where she was saying like she was a victim of. Matter of fact, let me bring it up real quick, because it's just, the rabbit hole is just like when you go to Jaden, like when he goes into what was going on and him talking to the mom or the grandma, whichever, the guardian, and like basically rebuttaling and just basically saying like what she said is not what it was. We try to get the contact. We try to speak for her because we let her know, because they're trying to set up and get him exposed. So I see it from both sides, but it's just bad, especially if it's on a Discord. Y'all know how toxic Discord can be. So, and even if you're going to be in it and getting the views, it's like, when you a kid, you really don't understand. Like, that is a dangerous game. Like, oh my Lord. It just gets messier and messier. It gets messier and messier. Just leave the stuff, like, and not knocking people that have caught predators, but it's just, Jesus, like when you even go there to talk about a child, that says enough. So I'm gonna be honest with you. Like my boy Jay says, it always ends bad. But when you don't care, especially the symbolism where he is got the shovel and he's in the jumpsuit and he's digging up the grave and he lays there, it's just, bro, and the people saying just throw him under the jail, just, oh my goodness, bro. Ain't no way. I wouldn't even fix. I done been rejected before. I wouldn't even. My Lord. If y'all want to watch the documentary, man, I'm gonna put you the link in the description. What did I just watch? Like, I'm just, wow. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some bars about it too, and about it. I can hear it now, but yeah, man. Barcode, believe, achieve, receive. Kindle, overcome, dominate, elevate, man. I'm out, bro.